Hey, it's Kim at Geranium Lake Flowers and welcome to our YouTube channel. I know, so fun. We have a growing library of flower designs and creative projects on this channel. So please subscribe and hit that alert bell for all those upcoming videos. Happy holidays. Hey, wait. I forgot to say, did you see our flocking video? Remember, you can flock trees, fresh trees or fake trees like this one, garlands, wreaths, fruit, the dog, your sandwich. Probably not your sandwich. Be sure and check that out. It was so fun, so easy. Today, we are gonna convert this normal, like pretty ugly Charlie Brown tree, and we're gonna turn her upside down. We're gonna hang her from the ceiling here in the flower shop. And we did this last year and it was amazeballs. Had it in this little seating area with a coffee table and people would, just sit and hang and look at the tree and talk about how brilliant we are. So it was awesome. It's really not that hard. It'll be the talk of the town and people will love you and think you're a creative genius. We set up the tree and in 3 pieces. So there's a couple different steps. And first is you have to zip tie the branches and bend the branches back so they don't fall over, right? So when you tip it upside down, all the branches go like this. Not a good look, right? So what we did, and I, you know me and my zip ties, so I got some black zip ties and I hand held all the branches in my hand like this. Just really super simple. And then I took my zip tie and basically zipped them up. I got it. Check that out. Do you see that? So you zip tie the branches up like this. I'm gonna go ahead and clip my end. And this is the catch. Then you bend the branches down and you wanna make sure you hold your finger right there because you don't wanna break the zip tie. And so then you bend them down and it is a little tight. And there we go, okay. So then we bend them down. I'm out of breath, I know. So you've got the branches zip tied. The next thing that you gotta do is remember that your tree comes in a couple different pieces, right? So you don't wanna hang it upside down and go, oh, snap, it fell apart. So this tree is actually a piece right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna take 2 zip ties and I'm gonna go in between this zip tie and thread it down. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah. And I go down here. Okay, so then I'm gonna do this on the other side too, but this will hold your pieces together. Again, you want it pretty snug, but not too tight that it's gonna break that zip tie. Again, you know me, I like to trim, so we're gonna clip that. And then I'm gonna not do it now, but we're gonna go around to the back side and do that side as well. So you need to weigh your tree to make sure it's, a suitable weight for whatever structure that you're gonna hang it in your ceiling. We weighed this tree and we figured it was with decor, it's gonna be about 30 to 40 pounds, so not too heavy, right? I can lift it up easily myself, so not too bad. So do that just to make sure she doesn't fall. Now we're gonna light it. We prefer to light it when it's right side up because then when you turn it upside down, you just kind of have to push the lights in and it's pretty easy. We are commercial Christmas decorators. We decorate in people's homes and we also decorate mostly in big private clubs, hotels, big office buildings, and we go fast, right? So we start with the female end. I always tell my staff and workers, we call them the elves, to go ahead and tie this kind of in there. So we are gonna press the branches in or the lights in and out. We always light our trees with the lights on. Does that make sense? Because I like to see the holes in the dark spots and all the places I'm missing before it's all done. Okay, quick little tip. When we join our lights, we do a simple kind of knot. I don't want to say a knot, but we tie it on itself because then that way when you pull them off, it's super easy. Okay, quick little tip. When we join our lights, we do a simple kind of knot. I don't want to say a knot, but we tie it on itself because then that way when you pull them off, it's super easy. I want to talk about how to actually hang this puppy upside down. So every space is a little bit different. We have kind of an open like warehouse look here. So we are actually hanging it from a pipe from the ceiling. So there's a couple different kind of ways. If you were hanging it in your normal home and you know, you just have a hard sheetrock ceiling, you need to find kind of a solid like 2x4 or joist or something like that. And you can use a big meaty eye hook. Check this out. Obviously you'd have to drill this because it has a flat end, but this is what we're doing in one of our commercial private clubs is we're just putting that eye hook up there. You can also hook it or hang it from these magnetic hooks. These things are so awesome. And they are rated for up to 100 pounds. We bought them off of Amazon, but check it out. It's really fun. And I would suggest probably using 2 because why not? You want that extra confidence and peace of mind. Another thing you could do, you can actually also, if you have a chandelier in the perfect spot, you can remove that chandelier. You can go up into the structure of the light fixture and hang it there. And then another cool thing is you could also use this little guy for the power. This is like a little adapter, and we have done that before too. And if you don't have power, you can also use battery powered lights. So that works good. You just have to remember to turn them on and on. We like the ones with the timer, so you don't have to worry about that. Another thing you could do is you could hang it with chain. And we are gonna do that today. We're just gonna go around the pipe. It's super easy. So we go around the pipe and then we're gonna hook the chain onto itself, right? This carabiner is gonna go around our connectors that are on the stand. So on the stand, we usually leave the stand on just to be super clear. Because that way we can have it really symmetrical and perfectly straight. So these 2 things go through the stand. So here are the airplane cable loops. So we have one on each side of the stand, and then we're gonna put them together. Caesar's gonna jump on the ladder. Oh, we're gonna do that carabiner right there, but he's gonna wait till he gets on the ladder and goes over the pipe. So not too hard, right? So he's just stepping up on a 6-foot ladder. The ceilings are like 13 feet here, so he is just gonna swing it over. And then I'm gonna help support this so Caesar doesn't have to hold all the weight. He's hooking to the carabiner. Oh, he's telling me to let go. So Operation Upside Down Tree, so cute. It looks pretty crappy right now, but I promise you're gonna die. You're gonna love it. So you're gonna go ahead and fluff the branches. I know it's awkward, but you're gonna fluff them upwards, right? So it makes it look a little bit more full. We tend to use lots of leaves and texture. Caesar said the cool thing about decorating this tree is you can just spin it. I know. You wanna make sure that you don't use any heavy stuff, like super breakable stuff. And you want to have the bigger ornaments like deeper in the tree and the smaller stuff hanging on the tips, because then that looks a little bit more in scale, because you really want to keep that cone shape but just upside down. Kind of like you would do when it was right side up. You're just going to press the branches up and fluff and make sure that some of your mechanics are hidden. What do you think? Do you love, love, love? Are you scared? Are you frightened? Kind of. I think it looks really different. You can see how the branches kind of hide the stand. You can see how we went for kind of sparkly graphite to light golds to some natural things to partridges to some geometric shapes. It's really eclectic, right? We have so many like green berries and it's so cool. I love it so much. So if you want something different, super creative, a talking point, and you have the ceiling and the drive, then hang your tree upside down. Thank you so much, and can't wait to show you more videos. Be sure and watch them all, and we love you so much. Bye!